We are partially subsidized or supported by the German Federal Ministry of Economic Affairs and Energy.
Well, so when talking about imports and exports and plus the tourism, the trading sector within Sri Lanka and Germany, Germany and Sri Lanka hold a good relationship.
We support the Sri Lankan authorities connecting um, with Germany.
Where does Sri Lanka and Germany stand when talking about the trade sector?
Take Sri Lankan delegations to different trade fairs and trying to connect with German partners or buyers or whatever. And also conferences, networking events, webinars, so on and so forth. It's mainly export, trying to support Sri Lankan exports to access EU/German market. Not only establishing a company, even if you a Sri Lankan company looking for a business partner in Germany, or if a Sri Lankan company who wants to export to Germany, I think they can reach out to us. You touched on tourism. It's another long relationship Germany has with Sri Lanka.
This is a fresh episode bringing to you from Hari TV Biz Brief. So today we have the pleasure in talking to Malinta Galshanayaka. He's the head of corporate affairs and export promotions of AHK Sri Lanka. Hi,
Hi, Disakya, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
Keeping well.
Great. So first of all, let's talk about what is AHK because people might be wondering what's this. So you said me that it's the delegation of Germany industry and commerce in Sri Lanka. What's all about it?
Disakya, first of all, thank you for having me and also giving this opportunity. So thanks for Hari TV as well. Well, the delegation of German industry and commerce in Sri Lanka was established in 2018 in Sri Lanka. We are part of a network of 153 offices in 93 countries. We are partially subsidized or supported by the German Federal Ministry of Economic Affairs and Energy. We are here on a double mandate with the two governments. We are here established here through a verbal note exchange between the two countries. So we have official function here. One is to support the German businesses here in Sri Lanka. We have 300 plus German brands, I would say, in Sri Lanka. Out of which it's about 40 pure German investments, and rest are represented by Sri Lankan conglomerates or corporates, the German brands. So the main function is to support these businesses. There are plenty of challenges, what we can speak in the next couple of hours. And also, since it's a bilateral agreement, we also support Sri Lankan companies, or we would say SMEs mainly, to do businesses with German companies, German entities. Even we support the Sri Lankan authorities connecting with Germany. So it's a platform for economic relations between the two countries. We are called the AHK or AHK in Sri Lanka. We are also named as the German Chamber, but for today's I think dialogue we'll call it AHK Sri Lanka.
Great. So that means every person is willing to establish their business in an outbound country. For example, if it's Germany, they would be happy enough to reach y'all out. So y'all will be giving solutions for them to properly establish their company. Is it so?
Absolutely. Not only establishing a company, even if you a Sri Lankan company looking for a business partner in Germany, or if a Sri Lankan company who wants to export to Germany, I think they can reach out to us. We have a network by law in Germany. Any company who registers, it comes under our umbrella. So our head office or the mothership is called the DIHK, which was recently talked about when the president of Sri Lanka visited Germany. The business dialogue happened at our head office. So there we have the network to reach out to a company or a partner for Sri Lankan entities.
Awesome. So Let's go to your title. Your title is Head of Corporate Affairs and Export Promotions. When talking about this sounds a bit complicated and very bulky. What is the role that you play within AHK?
Well, uh, corporate affairs is mainly on political advocacy. As I said, we have 300 plus German brands here. So through my department, we speak with these German companies in Sri Lanka. We have 7 sector committees where we meet regularly in different sectors or industries. We speak openly and discuss challenges, new proposals, and we as an independent organization, we take it to the authorities, Sri Lankan authorities, the Sri Lankan government, and try to find solutions. So that's mainly on the corporate affairs side of it. And when it comes to export promotion, the name says it all. We support the Sri Lankan companies to export to Germany or slash EU. So we do that in different forms. We take Sri Lankan delegations to different trade fairs and trying to connect with German partners or buyers or whatever. And also conferences, networking events, webinars, so on and so forth. It's mainly export, trying to support Sri Lankan exports to access EU slash German market.
Well, so when talking about imports and exports and plus the tourism, the trading sector within Sri Lanka and Germany, Germany and Sri Lanka hold a good relationship in terms of sending them the Ceylon cinnamons or spices or getting back their technology, the machineries, and also building up the tourism relationship. Where does Sri Lanka and Germany stand when talking about the trade sector?
Well, you correctly mentioned Germany and Sri Lanka has a long-standing relationship, not only economic wise, but also bilateral engagements. I think we recently celebrated 70 years of bilateral relations. So, and it has been a very a strong relationship, and Germany has been a true friend for Sri Lanka. Uh, when you ask about exports and imports, Germany is the strongest economy in the EU. So obviously, it's an important market for Sri Lanka. For export, Germany stands the fourth important position for exports. Mainly, the total, if I just take the numbers right, Sri Lanka has exported USD 628.25 million in 2024. Main components, obviously, textile, apparel, rubber related products, coconut based products, and then comes the spices or agriculture, agri-based products. Imports, 2024 numbers must say that it's 299.41 million in 2024, mainly because that's a drop because of the import restrictions what we had in Sri Lanka. Mainly, it has always been the automotive industry has been the majority of imports. That's in the past. But 2024, interestingly, it's been machinery, equipment, the heavy equipment, and then electrical equipment, and chemical products. Those are the main import and export components. You touched on tourism. It's another long relationship Germany has with Sri Lanka. It's again when it comes to tourist numbers, Germany is the fourth most important, or the number of arrivals to Sri Lanka. However, I should highlight this: German tourists have been repeat tourists over the years, and they have been loving Sri Lanka, the beaches, the culture, the wellness or the Ayurvedic tourism. Those are the component or the industry sectors of tourism that has seen development in the recent past. So overall, I would say it's a very fruitful partnership or relationship what we have established. I'm sure it will grow in the future.